Hey folks, and welcome to another installment of Dave's Impressions. This time around, Owlboy. These impressions were taken from playing the game for around 1 hour. Enjoy! Owlboy starts you off with a mute protagonist that everybody hates. You're piled on for following the game's instructions, and as Otis can't respond, the player finds themselves in an awkward situation. The silent protagonist is always there to make the player feel more invested that they're actually the character instead of controlling a separate personality. This means that the insults towards Otis are insults towards the player, and as Otis seems to be his own character, the impression I was left with was that the game had no one likable in it. Aside from Mandolin seeming nice, the only character I didn't resent upon meeting them was Geddy, Otis's best friend, and I'm not sure that counts, seeing he's essentially a game mechanic. Geddy is your gun. You pick him up when flying and you can aim and shoot with him. It's how you take care of enemies. There are times when Otis has to go it alone and his spin will stun, but you need Geddy to make sure your foes stay down. The teleportation relic you pick up at the end of the tutorial dungeon turns the idea of carrying around another character that's needed to play the game into a joy from a control perspective. For instance, in the Owl Temple, there are enemies that require a spin from Otis to break their hard shell before Geddy's gun can take them down. When you spin, Otis drops Geddy. Instead of having to place Geddy down, spin, pick him up, and fire on the enemy, you can spin and then aim and shoot with the right analog stick and the fire button. Otis drops Geddy and he disappears. Engaging his shooting mechanic causes him to teleport right back into Otis's claws. The ease and fluidity of this motion make it seem less like you're juggling two characters and more like you're one character who's learning how to manage their new abilities. I want to mention the cloud puzzle in the Owl Temple, as I have a feeling this is how a lot of the puzzle design in Owlboy is structured. It's iterative. The original puzzle is simply moving the cloud over the urn so that when stood on, the cloud rains into the urn and a door is opened. I had to complete this puzzle a few more times. Each time a new step is added that makes things a little more tricky or just makes the process take longer. In theory, this is a neat way to present puzzles in a dungeon. It makes me think that each subsequent dungeon would be one main puzzle idea built on itself until the end. The problem arises when the initial puzzle idea is not engaging. I didn't like moving the cloud to begin with, and I certainly wasn't enjoying myself as things got more complicated. I think what Owlboy is trying to do is be its own side-scrolling Zelda-like adventure. The concept of flying around islands in the sky and carrying around helpers with different abilities is clever. The background art is gorgeous, and I was shocked that a game such as this would have a day and night cycle. I feel like I'm in the minority here. I've heard nothing but positives about this game, and yet so much of it just wasn't working for me. I really wanted it to be a hoot. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.